Davell and Nullagoola Station, west of Cobar, 40,000 acres, running meat, sheep and goats.
We've been at Nullagoola now for 4.5 years. In that time frame we've done over 70 kilometres of total grazing pressure fence lines.
And construction of some erosion banks along new fence lines. Yeah, there's a lot of positives. We've got control of our stock, domestic and feral. We've trapped some water, we've also done some trap yards. Yeah, real positive so far.
Local Land Services is supporting total grazing pressure projects to help control the uncontrolled grazing of ground cover, and the aim there is to improve perennial grasses for production as well as for natural resource benefits.
With our total grazing pressure we trapped all of our waters to harvest the feral goats and take them out of the equation so we can start our grazing plan and start to rest some country.
We've also done erosion banks along fence lines to stop the fence lines washing out where they've been a problem and washed out before.
Yeah, they all go that way. When doing a total grazing pressure funding application, a lot of planning needs to go into it, and this involves planning where the fence is going to go, and things that you need to consider are land type, rocky ground, the amount of clearing that you need to do, and your own workloads. And this all impacts on how long a fencing project will take. Local Land Services is also funding rangeland rehabilitation projects, and these involve projects such as water ponding, which helps to rehabilitate scalds. We're also funding water spreading projects, and that involves rehabilitating flats which have got gullies through them. And we're also funding contour furrowing, which involves increasing water infiltration on bare ridges.
We're 40 k's out of town southwest of Burke on the Darling River, and there's 50,000 acres here, and we're running mainly sheep and beef enterprise. Just growing up here all my life, the reasons to try and fence off the rivers is to regenerate the grasses, the trees, stabilise the ground with erosions into the river, and just try and keep it running. So you've got to ring lock it off and try and stabilise the soil on top.
Riparian projects are projects that local land services fund along our rivers and our creeks to protect those areas, typically using fencing, the total grazing pressure fencing, and water point infrastructure may also be included.
You're keeping stock out of the river. Your stock go down into the water, they bog, when they're weak. By fencing the rivers off and putting watering points outside, you're protecting your stock, sheep, cattle.
The riparian areas are really the life of our region, so these are such important but yet fragile areas. So by fencing off these areas to remove livestock from them, we're able to promote vegetation and really bring back the biodiversity and also reduce the risk of erosion along these fragile regions.